In other news, Jordan's Prince Hamzah pledged loyalty to the king as the monarch accepted mediation over a rift within the royal family that saw the prince placed under house arrest. The government has accused Hamzah, an ex-crown prince and half-brother of King Abdullah II, of a wicked plot and involvement in a seditious conspiracy to destabilize the kingdom's security. Analyst Ahmad Awad said the turbulent events were a first for Jordan. Take a look.
That the King of Jordan is somehow blaming a group of persons that include the former heir to the Jordanian throne because of their attempts to destabilize the situation in Jordan. And what we can understand through this word destabilization is that beyond this same act or beyond this sole act of destabilization, what allegedly the people that are behind these attempts were looking for was an attempt to get people to claim their will to change the situation, and so by extension to move the King of Jordan and to get him replaced by someone else. The former crown prince is a half-brother to King Abdullah of Jordan, and he was the one that was placed as a crown prince following the will of King Abdullah's father, the former king of Jordan, Hussein. What happened is that in 2004, King of Jordan decided to move out King Hamzah, the former crown prince, and to replace him by his own son, King. So since then, we understand that a kind of frustration has been growing up on behalf of the former crown prince because he saw that he was losing power. And based on this, we know and we heard all through the last years that anyway the relation was a bit tense between the two men because of obvious reasons related to power and to the fact that Hamzah has been excluded from his right to access the throne one day. Within all of this, the fact is that there is some confusion when it comes to the exact role of each person in all these evolutions. But what is clear is that there is a series of persons that seem to be looking for an alternative to King Abdullah, maybe, by the way, backed by some foreign countries or some groups based in foreign countries. Some people suggest that as we are getting close to the first official century of existence of the Kingdom of Jordan, and in a context where we are celebrating the 10 years of the Arab uprisings, this would have been an opportunity for the plotters to try and, I would say, move their pawns forward or try and activate their pawns and move forward with their agenda. This is a hypothesis. With avoiding putting the former crown prince in jail, what the King of Jordan is saying is that he is someone responsible. He is someone that cannot be compared to any of the authoritarian leaders of the region that would have easily put in jail someone that is responsible for playing against the interests of the country. I think that when it comes to Jordan, there are threats, there are risks, but I am not sure that we have to worry on the short, on the middle, or the middle run when it comes to Jordan's stability. Meaning that Jordan has been very quick in reassuring the international community as a whole, and most precisely Israel, by saying, don't worry, the situation is under control. And I think that the situation is definitely under control. We don't...
Again, the government has accused Hamzah, an ex-crown prince, of a wicked plot and involvement in a seditious conspiracy to destabilize the kingdom's security. Hamzah, who said he was placed under house arrest, while at least 16 others were arrested, had on Monday struck a defiant tone, insisting he would not obey orders restricting his movement. But in an apparent easing of tensions, the 41-year-old prince later pledged his backing to King Abdullah. Hamzah's mother, American-born Queen Noor, defended her son, tweeting that she was praying that truth and justice will prevail for all the innocent victims of this, quote, wicked slander.